talking to David Waltz, owner of Star Crystal Salt Company, based in both Bangkok and Chiang Mai. The company imports 100% pure Himalayan salts from a small family-run firm based in Kashmir. Thank you, Dave, for joining us today. So you've been in Thailand now for almost 9 years, and your company imports pure Himalayan salt. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you got into this field?
Yeah, I've always been interested in health and in natural products. I can't say always. I mean, when I was young, I ate junk food like the rest of us. But when I came to Thailand, I started getting more into health, and I lost a lot of weight, and I started wondering why that was, and so I started getting into detoxing and things like that. And I've always liked salt. And I hit upon Himalayan salt on some internet searches, ordered some, really liked it, liked the appearance and the beauty of it, the color and the taste. And then I left it for a while, and a friend later, suggested, because I was looking for, I taught English for many years in Thailand. And, after some time, it gets a little boring for some of us. I was in that position, so I was looking for something that was a little more fulfilling for me, and I hit upon the salt, and a friend suggested it, and I did a little research and found nobody was really doing it, and the rest is history.
So what then are the main benefits of using crystal salt?
Yeah, so just for a bullet point I can give you, it basically is, balances the pH in the body, which is a really fundamental health barometer for the body. You don't want to be too alkaline, you don't want to be too acidic. And that really is what causes a lot of illness in people. Also, proper digestion. It helps digestion, it helps bowel movements, it helps the cell to hydrate better. So it does basically it also balances blood pressure. So it does all the things they're the exact opposite of what the processed salts do, because the processed salts have been, their molecular structure has been destroyed because they heat. Processed salts have been heated in the factory environment to clean them. Even though salt is used for cleaning, it's naturally antibacterial. It's not necessary to clean it, but they homogenize it like they do milk and many other products, and in that process, it kills the real vital force and the natural structure of the molecule. So it basically what that creates in your body is, if you put on the processed salt, it creates stress on your liver, on your kidneys, because your body is seeing it as a toxin, and it's trying to eliminate that. And so that's why you get the high blood pressure and the heart issues and the dehydration, is that it's actually causing the cell wall to lose its hydration. Whereas the natural salt is helping those issues.
Okay. So what's the difference, for example, between crystal salt and sea salt?
Yeah, so first of all, Himalayan crystal salt is sea salt. It is ancient sea salt, about 200 to 300 million years old. It was formed at a time where the oceans were in different places. Geological shifting and things that happened over those 300 million years changed the structure. There was oceans and seas in different places. There was a sea called the Crimean Sea, which was landlocked by some of these geological shiftings, and it was trapped, dried, something like the Dead Sea you could think of, but on a larger scale. And then it went underground through further shifting. And it wasn't found until about 300 BC. It's the most ancient salt mines in the world, found by Alexander the Great, 300 BC, by his horses. And they discovered that the horses were licking the rocks, and they thought that's how they found it, and it was traded on the Silk Road, et cetera, et cetera.
So are there any particular advantages in using pure crystal salt over what we see more commonly in shops as sea salt, due to any recent environmental issues or ocean issues? Is there anything like that we need to be thinking about?
Right, well, the thing that a lot of people say is that, why not just use sea salt? It's so much cheaper, Because the thing that people see is that Himalayan salt is more expensive. And that issue goes to the fact of transportation. sea salt is easily accessible, for example, in Thailand, in the Gulf of Thailand or in the Andaman Sea. But you have the issues of oil spills, radiation. And the radiation in Fukushima is something that's been on my mind for the sea salt issue. Mm-hmm. Not only have fish come up with much higher radioactive signatures in the readings, but I would assume that salt would also pick up on that radiation. So for sure it carries the heavy metals and all the other things that is being dumped in the oceans through factory runoff and waste and ships and all these different things that are happening. So yes, sea salt 200 years ago would have been a lot better, even 500 years ago.
Okay.
It would have been absolutely fine. But there's a lot of, like, what I would say, fancy marketing to say that, this sea salt, whether it be Australian sea salt or French sea salt, is just as good as Himalayan salt. I wouldn't agree with that. I would say you could compare Himalayan salt to other mountain salts that you can find in Europe or the US, but you can't compare it to sea salt, because the seas, you can't say that a sea in one part of the planet is cleaner than another part, because we're all connected, we're all one. So yes, there's 7 oceans, but when you really look at it from a distance, it's one ocean. So when we pollute in the Caribbean or in the Gulf of Thailand, it eventually disperses to the whole planet.
I also read as well that crystal salt is naturally high in natural antioxidants and detoxifiers. So if that's the case, perhaps it would be beneficial for someone living in a city like Bangkok.
Absolutely, it's absolutely necessary, to help eliminate these things from the body and detoxify. Because one thing on that is that basically sodium. First of all, sodium has very important functions in the body. It's important for cell function, like I mentioned about hydration, also for brain function, for the actual communication between the synapses. Sodium is also used. Okay, for the other part of it, so let me get to the basic of it. The salt is sodium chloride. Mm-hmm. So that's, in the case of Himalayan salts, about 97%. So in natural salts, you should be about 97, 98%. Synthetic or processed table salt is 99%. Now, when you see 99%, you know immediately it's not a natural salt, because there's no natural salt that will be 99%. That's the result of the processing and heating that they do. So chloride, yes, chloride. It sounds a bit like chlorine. It's very different, but it's kind of a natural chlorine in a sense. Chloride is a cleanser. It kills bacteria. No bacteria can live in it. So that's why you can use it as to clean wounds or to clean the eyes or the nose. It is also a natural assistant for digestion, and Ayurveda has used it for thousands of years as a digestive therapy. Because again, the stomach, what does the stomach use for digestion? It uses hydrochloric acid, hydrochloric acid. So it's a very similar chloride and chloric. So then you've got an assisting substance in the body which actually helps with the digestion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the different ways that we can use or incorporate crystal salt in our everyday lives?
Yeah, of course, this is the main question, I guess, especially from Thai people, because they're a little confused. Well, how do I use this? So the basic answer is the same way you use any salt. Okay, you use it while you're cooking. You can put it in your soups or in your curries or in your on your table to salt on food as normal. As I mentioned, it can be used for wound cleansing. It's probably the most ancient medicine known to man, because early man lived near the ocean, used it to clean wounds, for cleaning babies after birth and cleaning the mother. Like I say, for ear wash, nasal congestion, or sinus issues, all these things can be treated. It's a very simple medicine, and very kind of, I would call it a soft strength, okay? Because it will not harm you, but at the same time, it has enough to get the job done. But you want to be careful about the percentages. If you're doing something with the skin or with the nose or the eyes, you want to stay with 1%.
Okay.
Because the body is naturally, and I have those equations on my website, which I'll mention in a minute, the website. The body is naturally 1% salt in our blood. So that's why when you have an injury, when you have like a severe injury, you go to the hospital, what they give you a saline drip. Why is that? That's because the cells are in shock. So the cells need to rehabilitate, and the mineralization of the body and the hydration of the body needs to come back. And so that saline assists that. Okay, so modern medicine also knows the magic of salt for healing and uses it, obviously. And it's coming back, you know? I mean, all of these ancient wisdom traditions around natural medicine are coming back, and people are waking up to, you know, that they don't need to go and spend thousands of dollars or pounds or baht or whatever it is at hospitals and doctors when you can get it quite cheaply, you know, in a natural form.
I guess that brings me to my last question then. How can we get crystal salt from your company?
Yeah, so of course, for large orders, bulk orders, it can be through the website. And I'll just mention the website is starcrystalsalt.com. And all my contact details are there. But just for ease for people that have busy lives in Bangkok, for example, I sell at Foodland supermarket. I also sell at Fuji supermarket. It's a kind of Japanese chain. I also sell at Asian organic shops, and the list is growing and growing because the sales are quite good, and people are really, you know, they're really attracted to this product. I mean, I did several exhibitions, and the sales were excellent. A lot of people had a lot of great feedback. You know, I'll show you my shaker. Basically, this is the product. It's a 120 gram shaker, and it's a glass shaker, and it is very easily used. It's not too big. It can travel with you, and importantly, it uses glass because a lot of products use plastic. Plastic is not so good because salt is corrosive, and you don't want corrosive plastic in your food. So in Chiang Mai, I just mentioned Rimping supermarket. But otherwise, if people want bulk orders, they can contact me directly, or if they have a restaurant or a supermarket or market of their own, they can also contact me for consignment or wholesale orders.
That's great. Thank you very much, Dave, and thank you for joining us today.